If you built a RAG pipeline 6 months ago, I have bad news for you. It's probably already obsolete. We used to think dumping PDFs into a vector database was enough. It's not. In fact, researchers now call that naive RAG. And in production, naive RAG is where accuracy goes to die. So today I'm breaking down the new hierarchy of retrieval augmented generation from naive to advanced to modular. I'm going to show you exactly how to stop your LLM from hallucinating on your own data using the architectures I'm seeing win in the enterprise space right now. So let's visualize it. Hey everyone, I am Priyanka Vergadia, and for the last 15 years, I've been architecting developer ecosystems at Google and Microsoft. When I was leading developer advocacy for Google Cloud and now advising Fortune 500 CTOs at Microsoft, I see the same story play out. Companies ingest their wikis, Jira tickets, and PDFs, connect an LLM, and high five. But when they launch, the bot fails. It misses obvious context. It gets confused by similar sounding concepts. Why? Because they are stuck in stage 1. This is naive RAG. It's the retrieve, read framework. You chop a document into 512 token chunks. You embed them, and when a user asks a question, you grab the top 3 similar chunks based on vector math and return them. But here's the hidden failure mode. Indexing. In naive RAG, we treat data like soup. We strip away headers, tables, and images. If your answer relies on a row in a financial table and your chunking strategy splits that table into half, the LLM has zero chance of answering correctly. You've destroyed the semantic structure before you even started. Then there is the vector trap. Vector databases are amazing at concepts. If I search fruit, it knows to find apple. But in enterprises, we have specific product codes. If I search for error code 505, a vector database might struggle because 505 doesn't have a semantic concept. It's just a number. This is where naive RAG fails hard. It lacks hybrid search, which combines vector vibes with good old-fashioned keyword matching. So naive RAG fails on table structures. It fails on specific keywords. And finally, if you retrieve too many chunks, you hit the lost in the middle phenomenon, where the LLM ignores information buried in the center of the prompt context window. If you're building a toy app, naive is fine. If you're building for enterprise, you need to upgrade. That's where you need advanced RAG. Now, advanced RAG isn't just about better model. It's about fixing the pipeline before and after the retrieval. So let's break down 3 specific techniques from the research. The technique 1 is small to big indexing. In naive RAG, the chunk you find is the chunk you use. In advanced RAG, we decouple them. We search for a granular sentence to get a precise hit, but we feed the LLM the entire parent window around it. This gives the model the context it needs to reason without confusing the search algorithm. Now, technique 2 is metadata injection. Your data isn't timeless. A policy document from 2019 is very different from 2024. In advanced RAG, we don't just embed text, we inject metadata. When we retrieve, we filter by time and access rights first. This prevents the LLM from confidently telling your employees an outdated travel policy just because it has a high vector similarity score. The technique 3 is multi-query expansion. Now, users are terrible at prompting. They ask vague things like, how does the plan work? In advanced RAG, we use an LLM before the search to generate 3 different versions of that question, plus a hide, hypothetical document embedding answer. We search for all of them simultaneously. It triples your search surface area, ensuring you don't miss the answer just because the user phrased it weirdly. And finally, the most important step is post-retrieval re-ranking. Instead of sending the top 5 results from your vector database to the LLM, you retrieve the top 50. Then you use a specialized cross-encoder re-ranker. Think of the vector database as fast but messy net. The re-ranker is a slow but smart judge. It reads every candidate pair and rescores them. It sorts the list, throws away the junk, and gives the LLM only the gold. This reduces hallucinations. But even advanced RAG is still a linear chain. Where is the industry headed right now? That is stage 3, modular RAG. Now think of this like microservices for AI. It's no longer a straight line. It's a dynamic decision engine. The paper, which I will link below, highlights 3 modular patterns you should know. First, the router. Not every question needs a database search. A routing module looks at the query first. Does it require current events? Route to the search engine. Is it about specific company data? Route to the vector database. Is it a simple hello? Route straight to the LLM. This saves massive compute costs. Second is self-correction. This is the biggest leap. In modular RAG, the system generates an answer and then a critique module evaluates it. It asks, did this answer actually use the retrieved context? If the score is low, it triggers a new search with a refined query. It loops until the answer is grounded. It's essentially giving the AI a backspace button to fix its own mistakes before the user sees them. Now, you can build all of these fancy modules, routers, re-rankers, self-correction, but I have to ask you the hard question. The question every CTO asks me, Priyanka, how do we know it's actually working? This brings us to evaluation phase. You cannot improve what you cannot measure. In this paper, they discuss the RAG Triad. You need to measure 3 things automatically. 1 is context relevance. Did the retrieval step find useful stuff or was it noise? 2 is groundedness. Did the LLM stick to the facts or did it hallucinate information, not the documents? 3, answer relevance. Did it actually answer the user's specific question? Now, obviously, you don't do this manually. You use frameworks like Deep Eval. These tools use a judge LLM to grade the outputs of your smaller production LLM. It generates a score from 0 to 1. If you aren't running these evals in your CI/CD pipeline, you are not doing enterprise RAG. You're just guessing. I'm sorry. I just said the truth. Finally, let's address the elephant in the room, fine-tuning. We always talk about fine-tuning the LLM, but in modular RAG, we fine-tune the retriever, the embedder. If you work in law or healthcare, the word scale means something different than it does to general model. Fine-tuning the retriever ensures your internal jargon maps correctly in vector space. So should you fine-tune or use RAG? Well, the survey paper puts this perfectly. RAG is like giving the student an open textbook during the exam. It's great for facts that change often. Fine-tuning is like the student studying to internalize the methods. It's great for learning a specific format, style, or language structure. So my verdict on it? They aren't really enemies. The best architectures use RAG to retrieve the facts and fine-tune models to interpret them. So here's your homework. Look at your current architecture. If you're just doing index, retrieve, generate, you are in naive RAG trap. Start experimenting with a re-ranker module this week. It's the easiest to win. Then set up an evaluation pipeline using the RAG Triad so you aren't flying blind. I've linked the full survey paper below and a few GitHub repos for these modular components in the description. And if you liked this video, I'm sure you're going to enjoy this other video on AI engineering. I look forward to seeing you there. Bye.